Hello Sagittarius, welcome. Welcome to my channel. This is Jenny greeting you. I'm here, ready and prepared for this new reading. Alright, Sagittarius, let's get started, but listen closely because everything will be worth it. Listen carefully because what seems impossible is actually possible in your life. What seems impossible is possible. That's the message I'm getting. Pay attention, Sagittarius, to today's reading. Let's begin this general reading. If any message doesn't resonate with you, just let it go. It's also important to check your ascendant. And thank you, Sagittarius, for all your comments. Let's begin. Remember, what seems impossible is possible. Let's go, Sagittarius. First card for Sagittarius, of course. What happens is that you've been working for a long time on your projects, on your things, in your life, in your happiness. Everything you put in, everything you've done in your life, you're going to see it very soon, or at least you'll see it, right? Of course, what happens is that you need a little patience in some areas, especially with your projects, with your ideas. Don't abandon anything because I feel that everything you're doing, surely I told you, what seems impossible will be possible. But you have to have the necessary patience so you can see all the results soon. This has to do with work and financial matters. I see you in 2 projects or in a very beautiful life change that has to do with a forward-looking perspective. I see you with 2 projects or 2 things, like choosing your destiny, a new destiny. There may also be a very long trip, a trip you'll enjoy because Sagittarius loves to travel, so what seems impossible won't be impossible if you keep persevering. The card of perseverance is also here, so you're doing things right. You're doing things right and you're going to free yourself from a problem. A lot of liberation here for Sagittarius, and something is going to be resolved in your favor. I like that, and all the sacrifices will be worth it, Sagittarius, I like it. It's a card that tells you to keep doing things like this, step by step, everything will work out. This has to do with your personal life, of course, it has to do with your work, your life, your things, your family too, with family matters as well. And with things that were pending because there were things pending in your life, like love. Love maybe was pending in your life, Sagittarius. But you know what? I feel like someone is coming from far away. Look, everything that happened in Sagittarius love life prepared you for what's coming. Everything that happened in your life prepared you for what's coming. Do you know why? Because someone is going to appear in your life. For some, it will be someone from the past. But look how curious, everything has prepared you and given you so much experience. You know what? For me, Sagittarius will have 2 options, at least 2 options. You'll think a lot about it or you'll have 2 options. I'm inclined to think there will be more options than you think in the love area. So everything is exploding in your life, Sagittarius, because you explode with positive energy. Something big is coming for you, Sagittarius. But with your projects, you need to be patient. Someone will have to adjust to Sagittarius. If it's from the past, someone will have to adjust to you. I love this reading for Sagittarius. Well, of course, there's a very beautiful angel of temperance, right? Because everything you've been doing it right, and you've also taken the time to evolve. So, this evolution of yours doesn't allow you to be with just anyone. Do you understand? Everything that happened in your life doesn't allow you to be with just anyone. Not just in the love area, but also with friendships, with everyone. There are changes, beautiful, prosperous changes. Alright, let's continue, Sagittarius, let's see what we have, some swords. Well. Listen, it's time to jump into a new reality. I see you 2 caught up in your own reality, like maybe you're feeling right now that there's a situation of yours, maybe related to love, where you think there's nothing to be done. Some of you may feel like there's nothing that can be done, or in some area of your life that's important to you, you're totally stuck, you're in a vicious circle where you can't see the way out. Look, not only is there a way out, I told you at the beginning, what seems impossible is possible. And here's the magician. What seems impossible is possible. This has to do with something of yours, maybe love too, but I feel this situation is completely breaking. It's like you're going to feel free, it's like you're going to wake up to a new happiness, or at least to this happiness. It could be related to the past too, a love from the past, but I see you liberating yourself, freeing yourself from a lot of energy. Why not a new love? I see you here, choosing, maybe because you say yes or because you say no, or maybe someone new shows up, someone who catches your attention. Well, let's see, because here's the Magician, and it's telling me that there's someone who wants to catch your attention. For all Sagittarians, someone will try to get your attention like a magician with their magic. They have a special kind of magic that wants to draw you in. And also, someone is manifesting you, and I feel it's someone who's going to break this situation that you're living in because you feel like there's an oppression, like you're being held down, maybe in a romantic situation, for example. So, this love will break all of that. It's like a spell, a love spell. This is being prepared for you. Let's see, because the Magician is such a beautiful card, but I really see you as someone who's not exactly waiting, but I see that you've let the situation pass. It's like some of you said no to love, you're not open to that. So, I feel like you can't get out, like you can't see a way out, but the way out is with this Magician. Here it is. I feel that in the next 72 hours, you'll get some news, or at least, I'm not saying a life change, but something is going to start changing very soon. Yes, something magical is coming into your life that will unlock all of this. It's also very possible that some Sagittarians are going through not only love-related issues but also personal ones, like something in your life, maybe in your work or with your family, where you can't find a way out. You feel like life or the universe has fallen on top of you. But here's the Magician. You're going to free yourself from all of that, you're going to untangle yourself from all the complications because there are a lot of complications in your life. You're going to get free from it all, and let me tell you something, these complications, although it might seem unbelievable, are mental. There are a lot of mental complications, Sagittarius, and you're going to completely free yourself from them. So, well, I like this, and you'll also be managing something. It's possible that some of you are managing something in your life that you couldn't manage before, but it's going to turn out well. Something is going to go very well that you've been managing, here it is. If you see something that's been worrying you a lot, something that's been worrying you, well, it could also be that some of you have gone through so many love-related issues that it's like you say, enough in some cases. I see that you've been through a lot of anguish too. And look, we have Judgment here. Judgment is clearly telling me that someone wants to connect with you, someone is being drawn to you, but the angels are pushing them. These are divine angels. You see, here we have Judgment. Judgment is someone who's preparing for you. That's why I see everything exploding, and in the next 72 hours, at least you'll receive some kind of news, or at least you'll see the tip of the iceberg, something very beautiful. I also see that there's something personal of yours that's been worrying you too much, and well, that's going to be clarified soon. It'll be cleared up soon. But Judgment is telling me that, watch out, the angels are waking someone up, especially in a love situation. They're awakening them, turning them around. This situation is turning around, yes, but it had to go through some problems, it had to go through some maturity, it had to go through some issues. Someone is being prepared for you, whoever they are. Well, I like this. It's like they never saw you this way before, that's what I feel, like someone never saw you in this light, even if you had a relationship with them before. Yes. And let me tell you something. I feel that for Sagittarius, not for everyone, of course, but at some event or outing, you'll meet someone very special, especially for those who are single. Those who are single, who think love will never come, I feel that there's going to be an outing or something like that where you'll meet someone, and it will be the love of your life. It's the love of your life. You'll meet them, or maybe you already know them because it could be someone from a past life as well. For those who are single, the love of your life is very close. For all Sagittarians, how beautiful is that? Look, you have options. I see it, it's right here. Well, look how beautiful, divine justice and judgment, both cards together here. I really like this. Of course, things need to be clarified for you, especially in legal matters. Beyond the legal, I also see that there have been people who've committed many injustices against you, and justice will be served for you because many injustices were done. I also feel this has to do with your work or what you've been doing, where injustices were made. And look, here we have the King of Wands, which speaks to me about an attitude of yours that will change completely at work as well. It's like you'll stand out, they'll give you the opportunity to stand out from everyone else. I like that. Divine justice also clearly speaks of someone being unjust with you in a love situation, right? So, there's someone who lost and is letting go. I feel like someone is letting go to come to you. This is for everyone. Someone is letting go, I don't know what they're letting go of. It could be a person or it could be a way of being, but they're letting something go to come to you. It's not bad, actually, it's the opposite. You have all the protection. You're going to live a life of freedom, without fear, a life of freedom without fear. Don't be afraid to be yourself, Sagittarius. Don't be afraid to be yourself. You're going to stand out. You have to be yourself. Don't worry about others. You have to move ahead much further than anyone else. You're going to stand out in your work, in your life, yes. You're going to be someone important, too, or you'll accomplish important things because destiny is demanding it of you. Some of you already know what this is, some of you already know what it is. Well, but in the love area, someone is letting go to come to you. I see them being quite impulsive, maybe a bit nervous. Look, it's possible that, as everything explodes in your life, there will be changes in the next few days. It's possible that there's a situation that will make you a little nervous. Maybe it has to do with love, maybe it has to do with your life, but since you have divine justice, everything will turn out fine. Everything will turn out fine. Legal matters will also turn out fine, any legal matter or paperwork issue will also go well for you, so don't worry. Well, that's good. This explosion of energy for Sagittarius is very positive, very positive. Well, here we also have the Lion, of course, strength. What happens is that, with the first card, I see that you've been preparing for things, you've been preparing. So, this preparation took time and now it's the moment to act. It's the time to act, and someone else thinks the same. Someone thinks it's the moment to act. Let's see if they dare. For me, they do dare, they will dare. But you have an illusion that you keep in your mind and don't tell anyone about. What's the illusion? Let me know in the comments, what's the illusion? Some of you have an illusion. It could be love-related, or maybe you think it's an impossible love, for example, or an impossible situation. However, you'll have the strength to face it because I see you're going to fight for love. Both sides will fight for love. Both sides will fight for love, yes, that's very good. Strength is a beautiful card. In the middle, I see a king here. Not a bad king, just a little selfish, a little proud, but not a bad king. But, well, he'll have the strength to do what he didn't do before. Maybe he'll have the strength to approach you, for example. Well, I like this because there will be a love fight, but a good one. They'll fight for love, not in a bad way, I mean, they'll fight in a good way to sustain the love. I like this, it's something that excites you a lot. Well, I like it. Let's go, Sagittarius. Sagittarius, you've recovered from everything that happened, you've recovered from the past, you've healed from the pain, and just like that, destiny doesn't forget, or God doesn't forget about things. You're entering a phase of great abundance, a lot of abundance. Listen, something really beautiful is being created, and that's being created, has to do with your finances. It also has to do with your ideas, your projects, your things, it's all in the works. You need to let go of the pain. Yes, let go of the pain, not the person, the pain, because you've already healed. You're already recovered. So, you're going to live life to the fullest, no one is going to dim your light. Sagittarius, I love this reading. I really hope you liked it too, and please subscribe to the channel, so in the coming days we'll be in touch. Thank you so much.